Hello dear learners, I am Amit Belekar from Tips and Tricks by AMB welcomes you to my channel. Before moving further, if you still didn't subscribe to my channel, please click on subscribe button and click on bell icon to get notifications of all my new videos. Today in this presentation we are going to discuss about a very important part of pharmacology, that is dose response relationship. After going through this video, the learner will be able to define dose response relationship, describe types of dose response relationship, define therapeutic index and calculate therapeutic index. We know that chemical substances can be act as drug if these are administered in the therapeutic dose, and these chemical substances can also act as poison too if these are administered in higher doses. Thus generally degree or amplitude of effect or response of each drug is ultimately depends upon the dose at which it is administered. The study of relationship between degree of biological response of drug with its dose is called as dose response relationship. Now we are discussing about types of dose response relationship. Dose response relationship is studied by two ways, as graded or quantitative dose response relationship and quantile or all or none dose response relationship. We will discuss these types one by one. First we are going to discuss about graded or quantitative dose response relationship. This type of relationship is studied by considering single biological unit, that is size or amplitude of response in a single subject, single individual or single animal is considered in relation with gradual increase in dose. So single biological unit is very important here. What happens if dose of drug is increased in gradual manner in an individual? As the dose of administered drug to a single subject is increased, pharmacological response also increases in graded or gradual fashion. Understood? Here we will see effect of a drug on heart rate. We will see how much heart rate increases the normal level with administration of dose of the drug. Here we plot a graph of drug dose against the response, that is increase in heart rate than normal. We observe that as we are increasing the dose, heart rate also increases gradually. But after a certain dose of drug, if we are increasing the dose of drug, we cannot get improvement in the response. Response remains same. It means that drug response is related to number of receptors occupied by the drug. Thus, as we are increasing the dose, initially drug occupies the number of receptors gradually and increases the activity of the drug. But when all the receptors are occupied, there will be no more increase in response with increase in the dose, as no receptors are available to combine with the drug. This is called as plateau stage or ceiling effect, and the dose at which this ceiling effect starts, it is called as ceiling dose. Understood? Now we will discuss significance of graded or quantitative dose response relationship. This type of relationship is useful for studying efficiency of a drug. It is also useful to study toxic effects produced by a toxic substances. Next, we are moving to quantal or all or none dose response relationship. This type of dose response relationship is studied with subject population, that is, two or more subjects or individuals or animals can be used, and the relationship of this subject population in relation with the dose is studied. In this study, a relationship is studied between dose of drug and generation of specific response amongst all the individuals or animals administering the drug dose. If the specific response is generated in subject under study, that subject is called as a responding subject. The subject in which response is not generated is called as non-responding subject. Thus, this relationship represents sensitivity of a group of animals to given drug or drug under study. Thus, in this type of relationship, we are only checking whether effect is produced by the drug in subject or not. We are not checking amplitude of response here. We are studying only subject is responding or not responding. Hence, this type of relationship is also called as all or none dose response relationship. Here, a tabulated data is given about response of drug in a subject population of 100 animals or 100 subjects. It shows that initially smaller doses are given in all subjects, and at each dose number of subjects who are responding are counted. While giving further high dose, the subjects who were already responded to previous doses are excluded from the further study. If we plot a graph of dose of drug against the number of subjects responding, we will get a bell-shaped graph. Now, significance of quantal dose response relationship. This type of relationship is useful to determine therapeutically effective dose, that is ED, that is effective dose of the drug. Also, this is useful to determine lethal dose or toxic dose, that is LD. LD means lethal dose of drug. Now, let's discuss what is therapeutic index. Whenever a new drug is to be introduced, it is necessary to study potency of the drug and relative safety of the drug. That is, at what dose drug is effective and at what dose the drug shows toxic effects, or at what dose drug is safe to administer. This margin of safety of a drug is indicated by therapeutic index. It is expressed as ratio between toxic or lethal dose, that is LD, and therapeutically effective dose, that is ED. It is calculated as follows. Therapeutic index is equal to LD50 upon ED50. Here, LD50 is median lethal dose and ED50 is median effective dose. Now, what is this LD50 and ED50? Let's discuss it with an example. Here we have to study quantal dose response relationship of same drug two times. In first case, we have to consider response as therapeutic effect and determine dose response relationship with increasing dose in a subject population. Thus, here we will check whether therapeutic effect is produced in subject or not. and at what doses it is produced. In second case, we have to consider response as toxic effect of same drug in same subject population. Here we are checking whether toxic effect is produced or not in subject population and at what dose it is produced. Then plot a graph by considering the data obtained as drug dose against number of subjects responding. Here you can see graph of dose of drug A against number of responding subjects. Green colored graph shows a relationship between dose of drug A against number of subjects showing therapeutic effect of the drug. While red colored graph shows relationship between dose of drug A against number of subjects showing toxic effects of that drug. Now we have to find out the dose at which 50% of subjects were responded. In case of green graph, that is therapeutic effect as response, 50% subjects are responded at the dose of about 9 mg. This is called as ED50, that is median effective dose. Thus, ED50 is defined as the dose which produces desired response in 50% population of same species and same strain. While in case of red graph, that is toxic effect as response, 50% subjects are responded at the dose of about 15 mg. This is called as LD50, that is median lethal dose. Thus LD50 is defined as the dose which is toxic or lethal in 50% population of same species and strain. Understood? Now if we get ED50 and LD50, we can calculate therapeutic index by the formula, that is therapeutic index is equal to LD50 upon ED50. Thus therapeutic index gives an estimate of separation between therapeutic dose and toxic dose. Hence it is called as margin of safety. For safe therapeutic application of a drug, its therapeutic index must be more than 1 or larger. For example, penicillin. Penicillin has very high therapeutic index and safe for administration. Also, drugs having lower margin of safety should be used carefully or cautiously, as ratio between toxic and effective doses is very small, or the gap between toxic and effective doses is very small. Example, that is Digitalis. Digitalis is having lower margin of safety and should be used very cautiously. Understood? Now it is time to summarize this presentation. In this presentation, we discussed about dose response relationship. As we increase the dose of a drug, amplitude of its response also increases accordingly. This relationship is called as dose response relationship. Then we had discussed about types of dose response relationships as graded or quantitative dose response relationship and quantile or all or none dose response relationship. In graded relationship, we discussed that this type of response or relationship is studied in a single subject and amplitude of effect is checked in relation with the increase in dose. In quantile relationship, we discussed that this type of response relationship is studied in subject population and only subject is responding or not responding is checked in relation with the increase in dose of that drug. Then we had discussed about therapeutic effect. It is the ratio of LD50 and ED50. LD50 is the dose which is toxic to 50% population under study, and ED50 means the dose at which 50% population under study shows therapeutic effect. We also discussed that therapeutic index describes margin of safety of the drug. Thank you for listening me patiently. If you like this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and bell icon to get notifications of all my further videos. Like it and share it to your dear ones. If you have any queries, write me on my mail address which is given in the video. Thank you once again.